Once upon a time, there lived an old woman in a village on the outskirts of a deadly wood. She was alone and missed her daughter, who stayed with her husband on the other side of the wood. One day, when the old woman could bear it no longer, she decided to visit her daughter. Her friends and other folk of her village tried to stop her.
How will you go alone through this dangerous wood? The forest is full of wild animals and predators.
Well, animals recognize our feelings better than humans. If they see fear, they shall attack. But if they sense power and love, even the deadliest creatures will not attack. For animals have feelings too, and they are just like humans that way. Isn't it obvious that you shall feel scared in the forest? Oh, the forest gives us everything we need. Wood for fire, water from the river, rains for our crops. It is the friendliest place in the world. What is there to fear? I shall simply talk to the animals there.
Talk to animals? That is so weird.
Like I said, animals may not be able to understand my words, but they will understand the feelings of my heart and will respond accordingly.
But every predator has to eat.
They will let me go if I appeal to the right feelings that the animals have. Like I said, they are just like humans with the same strengths and weaknesses. Don't worry about me. I shall come back safely.
Should we come with you?
Thank you so much, but I shall manage alone just fine.
So, the next morning, the old woman left her village for her daughter's home. She ventured into the forest, and hardly had an hour passed by that she heard a wolf howling. Before she knew it, the wolf was standing right in front of her, looking fierce and hungry.
Old woman, I am so hungry. I must have you for a meal.
My dear wolf, I am so sorry to hear that you are hungry. But look at me. I am so thin and bony, just an old woman. How satisfying might I be for a big, strong hunter like yourself?
But I must eat even if it is not the tastiest meal, you know.
Well, why don't you wait a week for me? I am off to my daughter's house. She will feed me such delicious delicacies and rich food that I shall soon put on a lot more weight. You can eat me then. Please let me pass now. Right now, you, the mighty wolf, the master hunter of the forest, can easily hunt other animals, but within a week, when you hunt me, I shall be a lot plumper and tastier.
That does not sound bad. All right, I shall let you pass.
So the wolf let the old woman pass. A few hours later, the woman heard a tiger growl. She smiled as a tiger sprang before her.
Old woman, I am so hungry. I must have you for a meal.
My dear tiger, I am so sorry to hear that you are hungry. But look at me. I am so thin and bony, just an old woman. How satisfying might I be for the mighty tiger? Why, even a wolf who is much lower in rank than you won't have me.
Even a wolf won't have you.
You know, the wolf lives further down from here. Wouldn't he have seen me first? Go and ask him. Even he found me too bony for his taste, and you, the mighty tiger, so much bigger and grander than the wolf, would eat me? You deserve a much better feast, don't you think? Why don't you wait a week for me? I am off to my daughter's house. She will feed me such delicious delicacies and rich food that I shall soon put on a lot more weight. become plumper and tastier. You can eat me before the wolf gets to me. Please, let me pass now.
That does not sound bad. All right, I shall let you pass. I sure deserve a better meal than this.
The woman hurried along when she heard the roar of a lion. The lion emerged from the bushes.
Old woman, I am so hungry. I must have you for a meal.
My dear lion, I am so sorry to hear that you are hungry, but I am a meal not fit even for the hapless wolf or the tiger. When they would not have me, how can you, the mighty lion, the king of the jungle, condescend to eat me?
Really? Even the tiger and that wolf let you pass without eating you?
Well, I am alive, standing right before you, aren't I? And you know where the lion and the wolf stay. Of course, they found me too bony for their liking. Why don't you wait a week for me? I am off to my daughter's house. She will feed me such delicious delicacies and rich food, so that within a week, when you hunt me, I shall be a lot plumper and tastier.
That does not sound bad. All right, I shall let you pass. I deserve a much better meal.
So the old woman reached her daughter's house. Her daughter was so pleased to see her. The old woman stayed with her for a week, and then it was time for her to go back.
Mother, why are you packing so soon? Darling, I must head back home now. Mother, do stay a few more days. I am missing home now, dear. Just do me a favor before I leave, please. Whatever you say, Ma. Just get me a really large pumpkin.
The daughter found a really large pumpkin, and together they scooped it out, and the old woman climbed inside the shell. Her daughter rolled the pumpkin into the forest. The pumpkin passed in front of the lion.
Hey, rolling pumpkin. Are you coming from the village?
Yes, I am.
Did you see an old woman there? She should be coming back about today.
What kind of a silly question for the king of the jungle to be asking? Do you think an old woman could ride a pumpkin? Just wait for her here.
I was just joking. I know a woman can't ride a pumpkin. Roll along a pumpkin. Oh, sorry. Roll along, pumpkin.
The pumpkin and the old woman kept rolling in the forest till the tiger stopped it.
Hey, rolling pumpkin. Are you coming from the village?
Yes, I am.
Did you see an old woman there? She should be coming back about today.
What kind of a silly question for the tiger to be asking? Do you think an old woman could ride a pumpkin? And do you think if she could, the mighty lion would let her roll? How silly you are.
Of course. I was just joking. I know a woman cannot ride a pumpkin. Roll along, pumpkin.
And now the rolling pumpkin rolled by the wolf's territory.
Hey, rolling pumpkin. Are you coming from the village?
Yes, I am.
Did you see an old woman there? She should be coming back about today.
What kind of a silly question for you to be asking? Do you think an old woman could ride a pumpkin? And do you think the lion or the tiger would have let her ride? How silly you are.
I was just joking. Roll along, pumpkin. Hey, Wait a minute. Since when did pumpkins begin talking? I know that voice, old woman. You are riding the pumpkin. Come out, or I shall pounce.
So, you found out. How clever you are. Cleverer than the mighty tiger and even the king of the jungle, the lion himself.
I am clever, aren't I?
But who will live to tell the world the tale of your great intelligence and wisdom?
Meaning?
Well, since you have found me and you are going to eat me, I shall be dead. So who will tell the world how wise you are? Do you think the tiger and the lion will believe you?
No. I will have to let you live for that.
And if you let me go, why just the tiger and the lion? I shall go into my village and tell all of mankind that the wolf is the cleverest, wisest creature in the world. Cleverer and wiser than even the mighty tiger and the very king, the lion himself. Then one person will tell the other, and soon the whole world will know. How superbly intelligent you are.
The whole world will know that I, the wolf, am cleverer than the tiger and the lion. Oh, go, old woman, go! Go to your village and tell the whole world. Tell them that I am the wisest creature on all the planet.
In this way, the old woman rescued herself and reached home safely. When her friends and neighbors asked how she tackled the wild animals on the way, the old woman simply said this:
Feeding the ego and indulging in self-flattery is bad for everyone, whether humans or animals.
She is so right, isn't she?